above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. When the blazing sun is gone, when the nothing shines upon, then you show your little light. Twinkle, twinkle all the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your little spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. When the blazing sun is gone, when the nothing shines upon, though I know not what you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Boo! Bitch! Hey Shadows, how's it going? Shadow Sick here. Welcome back to Dead Space. I have to configure it because of lighting. Hang on. Have you had a shit day? Because boy howdy have I. Boy howdy have I. I'll adjust that later if need be. For now it's not super orange and yellow, so we'll leave it for now. October is over, but we need to finish the game. I'm also going to be trying to get all the achievements. I'm also multi-streaming. From YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Silly. Yeah, so today we're going to be doing achievement stuff. So once I've set up everything, we'll get a cracking. Brown, it could be blue, it could be violet sky, it could be hurtful. People like my comments more than my content, honestly. Okay. So, let me bring up the video. What was it called?
Want a more loaded bit?
Fucking ads, bro. They've made a burger pizza. Yeah, right. Okay, so we're trying to get all the achievements because once you leave the Ishimura, you're kind of cooked. We can't get every single achievement because some of them require you to do the game on the hardest difficulty as well as New Game Plus. Also play the game only using a plasma cutter, that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do, and what I did before I decided on what I was going to do this stream, is off stream, I ran back to the cryogenics area. And where we fight the cunt the first time, there was a piece of tissue right there in the center where we freezed him the first time, if you shadows recall. Just gonna move this a bit closer, but basically he there was a piece of flesh there. Now we need to use the scanner to do so, so we'll continue doing that. I should really change my kit. So we're gonna do as much achievements as we can before we go down to the planet. Before we take the shuttle. Hopefully I can get it all done in this stream. Am I gonna be able to? Who knows? But there's definitely some achievements that are...
Integrity compromised.
This guy's alive. Oh, he's not. Okay. But essentially, yeah, we're going to try to get as much achievements as we can, but there's a fair few that I can't get done in this playthrough. But we'll try to get them done in this particular stream, so this stream or next stream, we can just finish the game. However, it might not be that easy. But I'll try. There's definitely going to be a lot of necromorphs and shit between me and doing my objectives because they just won't stop. They won't stop coming for you. Oh.
Beginning DNA analysis. Match found for Grant Harris, mining contractor, Aegis 7. Registered physician, Dr. Chalice Mercer. Warning. Severe DNA abnormalities found. Rig tracking is available to trace possible contagion. Authorize.
Harris, what did Mercer do to you? Authorize.
Syncing logs and points of interest to Rig Locator. Thank you for your commitment to public health.
So this is our first objective anyway. There's also, I've been told, there is a secret ending. And I want to do it. Because I'll probably only get to do a playthrough of this on Twitch once. So we'll do it. But they'll be shit fucking about constantly. I'm pretty sure this game doesn't leave you scratching your head what's gonna come next, you know? Oh, I can sell this. Because what suit are we wearing? We're wearing the level 5, aren't we? Level 6 suit? That's 99,000. 99,000 credits for the level 6 suit. Yeah, see, I won't even be able to get the fucking, I won't be able to even get the suit this playthrough. Like, all the suit upgrades this playthrough. $99,000 for the final suit is fucking criminal.
Danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity. Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect.
Is the baby still alive?
I was recording. Here, look up for me. Just a sliver of bone between us and Marcus. Relax. It won't be like ages 7 and that unpleasantness with the nurse.
Wasn't the nurse when I did this errand you want me to do in ore storage. The miners won't like it.
They're probably as narrow-minded as the miners in the colonies. Torturing someone. Being unworthy. Just good skin.
Yeah, they do. I'm ready.
Easy. If I insert this material in the right region of the brain,
Oh God. I can see the Marcus knows. It's been trying to show me. They're hungry. They're coming. They'll make us whole. Doctor, I see it now. The Marcus speaks. We can answer.
tell me how.
Tracking related rig activity. Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect.
Fuck, how do I enable the achievement tracker? Oh, get the fuck off. There's an achievement to get kills with by stomping enemies to death, but also meleeing them to death. Which is also going to be kind of annoying. Piece of shit.
Mining engineering.
Mining, engineering.
Now arriving at mining engineering. Check station when departing. danger. Containment fields approaching maximum capacity. Security request retrieved.
Security, we got some freak called Harris stealing from ore storage.
Dr. Mercer sent me for osmium to complete his work.
Yeah, I don't care if God Almighty sent. You skim from CEC's profit margin, we get screwed.
God?
So, you can put that osmium down, or I can break your arms first.
I worked with people like you on Aegis 7. They'd steal my power nodes. Leave me to dig with no light.
Hey, hey! Get off me!
But when they abandon you in the dark, it's not empty. The marker whispered its revelations there. Now I understand them. Do you want to hear?
Warning. Untrained personnel may not use suit kiosk.
No, no! Stop! Please!
I said please when they shut me in. Screamed it too. I promise I won't laugh like they did.
Warning. Suit kiosk is obstructed. Serious injury may occur.
Oh, God! Help me!
Incident report filed to Bridge by Dr. Nicole Brennan. See related rig activity.
That is cooked, bro. That is fucking cooked. Fucking cunt. Alright. Bro got fucking shredded to pieces. That's whack, dude.
Warning. Structural integrity compromised. Bridge. Now arriving at the bridge. Security request retrieved.
Security, come in! We've been boarded! I repeat, the ship has been boarded! We are under attack! They've killed most of the deck staff! Where the hell is Chief Vincent? We need security backup now! Guns are useless, What in God's name is that?
Damn. Try to get all the audio logs too.
Log retrieved.
Fine. Then we'll waste more time and record this. Satisfied?
No, I'm not satisfied. We have a dead minor. We can't sedate Bran Harris.
Wasn't Harris originally your patient? Could have warned us that he'd go berserk.
Captain, Harris is suffering from dementia that we don't fully understand. He was making progress until Dr. Mercer took his case over my objections.
I've read them. And frankly, this vendetta against Dr. Mercer just sounds like more of your bigotry.
My what?
Do you deny that you've counseled members of our church and turned them against unitology?
I'm telling you that Mercer's treatments are immoral and dangerous. And why does he keep taking Harris to hydroponics? Medical is a sanctuary, not Mercer's private lab, so stop covering for him.
More accusations? Still neither. You know your way out.
He won't stop with Bran Harris, Captain. You know that.
Crazy, man.
Related rig activity.
Going all over the show, aren't we? I can't recall if there was a gun that I was missing doing damage with. Fucking. Can you stop spitting shit at me? Fucking hell. Whoever said we should have cunts that spit acid? Whoever said that is an asshole. Jesus. Fucking hell.
Hydroponics.
Place 25 items in storage.
Now arriving at hydroponics.
What do you mean 0% progress? Is it because I'm shooting them first? Must be that I'm shooting them first. That's annoying.
Report in loop. It's all gone. Everything we grew. My team. That monster. Please, flee. Get somewhere safe. I'm going to kill it somehow. Jacob.
How can you rip it off? I don't get it. I might have to look that one up. Is my kinesis not strong enough? I feel like it's not. Maybe I need the latest suit. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. $18, 19. How much is it? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There we go. Fuck, I don't mean to sell these cunts. Fuck. Okay. God damn, bit of a chase, isn't it? Really? That's annoying. That sounds quite tedious. Okay.
Emergency. Deck evacuation protocols are in effect. Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions.
How come I've never been in this room before?
Don't mind me reporting to you. You lose language soon. It's so green here. There are worse places to work discreetly. They keep poisons here that would never be allowed near medical, and now awesome. Cellular regeneration. If the trial is carried, I have options. The containment module, for example. Remember your last station? Stasis to consciousness? Like, only I hadn't wasted so much time on my last module design. And how do you feel now? Awake. Whole. Then perhaps it's time for your first real hunt.
Alright, cool, we did that one. Fucking pulling off the limb is ridiculous, dude. All weapons and equipment. And then there's 3 secret achievements. Oh. That's cool. I didn't realize that was a thing. The marker fragments. Yeah, so there's the last 2 achievements we gotta do. Oh, so we don't have much achievements left then, do we? So, we need to collect all the marker fragments to get the secret ending. To kill 10 enemies with a stomp attack. And I got the Wishbone Trophy by using Kinesis on a fan vent, hitting an armored slasher's arm with it. You meant to do it to the exploding necrom. Oh, for fuck's sakes, bro.
Toxic hazard detected. Emergent toxic hazard. Personnel, proceed to your designated
Alright, well, time to look up all the marker then locations then. The marker fragments only spawn in New Game Plus? Bruh. Bruh. Oh, my webcam's starting to go all orangey. Hang on. Bruh. Okay, so I can only do that on New Game Plus. Then what the That was my opportunity. So dumb. Right, so to get basically anything else, I'll just have to do all of this achievement stuff in New Game Plus. Fuck, that's so dumb, bro. Alright, well, let's just finish the game. I'll make sure to stream the secret ending for you, Shadows. Maybe I'll stream New Game Plus.
Flight deck tram control. Now arriving at flight deck tram control. Warning. Multiple system failures detected. Unable to reroute critical functions. Emergency. Internal transmission.
I never doubted you, Isaac. I knew you'd come back for me.
Are you ready?
Yes. We're together again. Nothing can stop us now. This isn't how I imagined saying goodbye to the Ishimura. Steady.
I'm good.
Are you afraid, Isaac?
No. With you, I can handle anything.
One more ride together, then. This all began in the core of the planet.
Daniel said EarthGov built the marker. Some experiment they abandoned hundreds of years ago.
If you're not ready, a miracle must be as terrifying as a nightmare. The planet is restless, hungry. It'll try to eat us alive. But we have the marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
How does bro not tweak when she says we will be whole again? When has she ever said that? The final chapter.
Nicole? You can upload the marker from the console. Come on.
Need fucking everything I can get.
Look. The light in the sky.
Gravity tethers on the instrument are feeling the tectonic load. We don't have long before all that rock falls. How do we do this?
We'll be whole again. You and I can be together.
Come on. We need to hurry.
The signal changes us, recombines us, but there's a dead space in that signal. Around the marker itself, the eye of the storm. They can't stay in it for long.
I've seen it. This pedestal. Why there?
It amplifies. The marker's pulse will be felt across the planet. The dead will sleep, and the living will see what can't be forgotten.
Right, Shadows, we're going to take a quick ad break. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to do some upgrades. So you're not going to miss out on anything, so don't you all worry about it. We'll be right back in 3 minutes. Alright. Ad break is over. Let's get back to it. Can you piss off with the fucking grabbing of the bags? What the fuck did I even do? What the fuck did I even grab and throw him across the map like that? I'm just trying to rip off your limb, dude. Fucking hell, game. Pretty sure there was a point in Dead Space 1 where you could just rip off their limbs in the original one. What was the point of pulling off that telekinesis thing? I'm so angry. I've had a shit day. Had a really shit day. At least it's doing it automatically and you don't have to drag it across yourself. Oh.
Lifting quarantine.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
Calientine? Yeah.
And your parents? Your mother was a unitologist. She believed.
She believed so much it killed her. Is this what she would have wanted?
She did. Would that make this easier?
Maybe it's a good thing I'll never know.
It's fucked up, bro. I can't believe I got the backbreaker achievement for squishing like a couple of dudes with my foot. I mean, I'll take it, but I'm like, come on. Now I just need to pull the shit off. Try to pull the limb off. It's gonna be hard when there's multitude of them though.
Isaac, there's no power in this section. The marker won't move. We're losing time.
It's okay. Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground side gravity tethers. Maybe a busted power line. I'm on it.
Please hurry. We can't fail now.
When those guys are here, that usually means one of the a-holes on the wall is around here somewhere too. You keep an eye out, that's for sure. Jesus. Oh, this is a master box, isn't it?
Login security card. Now entering tether control. Cross-contamination field engaged. Warning, main power interrupted. Tether generators are offline. Restored to east generator. Power restored to central generator. Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance. Power restored to west generator. Power restored to tether generators. Ready for restart. Restarting tether. Now entering zero gravity.
Lieutenant Isaac, power is flowing again. Come back to the marker quickly. The excavation site is up ahead. Take your time.
Yo, Ziz, how you doing, pal? Where's the last one at? Ah, whatever.
Exiting zero gravity.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Bit of a fucking predicament there, eh? Jesus. Hanging on by a fucking thread, mate. Been replaying the what? Been replaying Red Dead Redemption since it's on PC now, lol. Nice. I've never played any of the Red Redemptions before, but it's on my list for sure. I was getting achievements in this game. I was getting achievements, but then it turns out majority of them you have to get them in New Game Plus. So I'm like, oh great, awesome. So I can't be a completionist and get them before we finish the game. I have to finish them. I have to finish the game, then I can get them. Ah. Yeah, I've heard nothing but praises from the Red Dead Redemption games. So, I imagine it's pretty good. I did, however, play like 40 minutes of the first one and didn't like it that much, but that's just me. I will be willing to revisit it for sure, though. Both 1 and 2. I wasn't into cowboy stuff growing up, but the game just clicked with me. Nah, fair enough, man. I don't know, it never really drew my attention. But I like it more than GTA. No, a lot of people praise it more than GTA. It's funny enough, GTA is actually the game that's being voted for so far for my next Twitch anniversary next year in March. Hang on. It won't let me do it. My bot isn't allowed to do commands, but do !TA and I'll show you the list. God damn it. No, it's GTA 5. I have played it before years ago on the 360. Years ago. The reason it's on the list is because my shadows wanted me to play GTA 5, revisit it on the Xbox One, and just revisit it because I haven't played it in like since it came out. So it'd be cool to see it on Xbox One and revisit it. Yeah, it'd just be nice because I've never streamed it on Twitch, and I haven't played it in fucking years. Do you think... So, I need to get all the achievements. Do you think I should stream it? Or just not stream it, do it off stream, but then stream the secret ending? What do you think, Ziz? The marker, yeah. The man-made one. Yeah, I definitely want to stream... I definitely want to stream the secret ending. So, New Game Plus, you just play the game through. You collect these little markers. And you put them on a desk, on the chairman's desk, in some order or something, and it plays. Oh my god! And then you do the final and then you do all this shit, and then there's a secret ending. I don't know if we Google it. Shall we just Google it? So, what do you think? Because I feel like you're one of the main people that show up to these streams. Do you think I should either A, stream the whole thing, B, stream only the secret ending bit, like at the end, or C, we just finish the game today, and then we watch the secret ending on YouTube together?
You're almost there, Isaac. Get the marker to the pedestal. Hurry!
This has felt a lot quicker than it normally does. Oh my god. Finish today, then secret ending after New Game Plus. Okay, so you mean finish this today? Well, of course I'm gonna finish it today. So finish it today, but do I stream me playing New Game Plus? Or stream it only when I'm doing the secret ending? This is literally the end of the game, I'm pretty sure. So all I want to know is I'll write it down. So 1, we stream New Game Plus. 2, we just watch the secret ending on YouTube. And 3, I just stream the end of Game Plus. We'll poll it. Yeah, we'll poll it. Chuck up a poll now. What shall I do? Because we're basically going to finish Dead Space tonight. Right? And we're going to stream it tomorrow, but I mean we're finishing it tonight, so we don't really need to stream it tomorrow. So let me chuck this up. $10 minutes. What do you shadows think? Whether you're lurking or not, pick something. I'm pretty sure this is the only one here, but pick something if you're lurking. Let's be real, Zez. I don't think anyone else is going to chip in, pal. Which is why I didn't really feel like I needed to do a poll. That's just asking you. Yeah, we'll just watch it. I'll achievement hunt in my own time, and we'll just watch it. I agree. It would just be. I think it would be a bit easier and consistent if we just do the ending and then watch the secret ending, because you'll still get my first reaction. My reaction isn't going to change whether I play it myself or watch it. I'm still going to do it, but it would just. I'll just do it off stream.
The hive mind is coming. You have to make us whole.
How's bro not cluing in? The have to make us whole thing is not a good sign, bro. Since when has your girlfriend ever said to you, make us whole again, Isaac? Answer yourself that, Isaac. See, the thing is I don't recall there being I got every single achievement in the game of Dead Space 1 original. I don't remember a secret ending. I'm pretty sure there wasn't a secret ending from what I can gather. Unless they've changed it where this ending will be different to the original, but the secret ending is Nicole going "Mah!" in your face. Oh my god. I don't have the health for this. Who the fuck is behind me?
There. Now reunite it with the pedestal.
I don't have the health to be dealing with these a-holes constantly, man. Alright, let's do this. This is not the end, by the way, but we're very close.
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you.
Nicole.
We're whole again. We are whole.
Emergency. Geo-orbital gravity tethers offline. Tectonic load released. Impact imminent. All personnel, evacuate immediately.
Payload. I'll restart the tether. Buys time.
No.
Rerouting gravity tether controls.
Come on, come on.
Forget it, Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go. The payload from the planet Crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll help you. One last time. Rig link override. This time, watch to the end.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing. Just had a talk. That's all this research was in the end. Not much, is it? Just had to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke. And then it listened. Make this stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but... I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you. I always loved you.
Oh, that's right. She killed herself. I forgot about that.
She's Elizabeth Cross, that scientist from hydroponics. You both saw what the marker wanted you to see. Jacob Temple for her, and Nicole for you. Jacob. No.
No, she can't be. What the hell did you do?
You did this to yourself. Nicole's been dead this whole time. You just couldn't handle it, could you? Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote. No. It's over. We're whole again. For God's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No, enough people have died.
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Holy fuck.
You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you. And when the tectonic load drops, all this will be buried. Just like Earth God wanted. Warning.
I totally forgot that Nicole killed herself, and I'm pretty sure in the original, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure in the original there wasn't anybody else. There wasn't that, like, that, I'm pretty sure that added an extra layer that I thought that lady was Nicole and she thought I was her boyfriend, fucking Temple. That wasn't in the original, was it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't. No, I did not pick up on it. Tell me. Tell me, boy. Tell me, Ed boy. I don't want to say it. Is there a way to check the... No. There's not. Just tell me. You want me to Google it? I'm fucking Google it then. Whoa, that is trippy, dude. That is trippy. The chapter titles for Dead Space Extraction spell out war and lies. That's trippy. That is so trippy. A lot of the comments on this Reddit is like, my jaw hit the floor, holy fuck, oh god, how the fuck. 2 years later and I find this shit out. That's crazy, bro. That's trippy. I like that. That's really trippy.
Seismic activity increasing.
But, like, Zez, do you recall from the original, is there that science bitch, or is there no one? I'm pretty sure there's no one.
Way to safe location.
The shuttle. I can still make it before she leaves.
It's preparing me for the final boss, which I'm totally gonna fucking get reamed. Alright. Make a save. And let's do this. Let's finish the game.
This is Sergeant Bram Newman. DSEC evacuation report. The shuttle's gone. Took off and then crashed right back down into the bay. Took a whole crowd with it. Must be 100 people dead. We've lost the rest of the shuttles. God help us. no way out. Anyone hearing this, do not land. I repeat, do not land on Aegis 7. Fuck the Ishimura. They left us to die.
Let's finish this shit. Before we do, we're going to drop a quick ad break, Shadows. Feel free to stand up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get some popcorn. We're going to fucking rock it. See you back in 3 minutes. You don't have to keep the tab open, but you're welcome to if you want. Basically, if you want to know why, it stops you from getting blasted with ads if you come back, and if you like go and leave, go and leave's the same thing. If you come back into the stream or you leave or whatever, you can come in as much as you want. All I'm saying is just stupid, so see you in a bit. Fucking come in or as much as you want. Jesus Christ. At sketch, bro. Hey Marcus, this place is sketch. And that bitch stop running. Come, camellia. Come and go. Oh man, my shoulder. Okay, ad break's over. Mint, let's finish this bitch.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Get cooked, bitch. Oh my god. Even though she betrayed us. Oh my lord. Woo-hoo-hoo. Fuck, I'm so shit at aiming. God damn, why am I so bad? My plasma cutters upgrade to the maximum, boys! How are you still alive? Whew. Oh. Oh, definitely didn't used to do this. If your butthole's oozing green shit, see a doctor. No, 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 no. Fuck this acid shit. Run, you fucking idiot! Die! Yes! We did it! Let's get the fuck out of here! Do you ever notice that it has the same level of animation in terms of how everything moves and everything animates? The same as the Star Wars game? Ooh boy. Oh, he's sweating.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
Hey, we did it. We did it. Woo. Okay. Okay. Right. Y'all know how much I fucking nitpicked this game. How much I nitpicked it. Before I forget, and y'all are probably just like, just shut up already, Shadow. But, Nicole, the Nicole scene at the end of the original is way better than that one. Yes, it looked more gruesome because she was lying there looking at him all bloody. But like, in the other one, it was like a and her like eyes were glowing and her mouth was glowing. It just looked better. There's a lot of things that the game did better in the original. I might be blinded by nostalgia, but this is just my personal opinion, so take it or leave it essentially. Do I prefer the remake over the original? Of course not. Do I think the original is better than the remake? Yes. Do I like the remake? Yes, I do. I do like the remake. The animations are beautiful. It's innovative. The extra animations, the extra content, the extra dialogue, there's a lot of extra shit that gives you a lot more depth and detail to the plot and lore, and it's awesome. I love in terms of just what you got from the remake, it's great. Does it have a lot of things that I don't like? Yes. Do I think the remake is better? Yes. But that doesn't mean I don't like the remake. I really do like the remake, and I really do like what they brought to the table with the remake. Will I be getting all the achievements? Of course. Of course. You know? I will be playing it on the hardest difficulty. I will be playing it with the plasma cutter only. I will be getting all the stuff. It's very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, I just I agree with that comment. Says it's definitely one of the most respectable remakes I've seen. I'm the kind of guy that likes just a reskin. You don't have to change anything. You just reskin the game so it looks better with better graphics. Like Halo 2, for example. Halo 2 is probably, in my opinion, one of the best remakes I've seen so far. So if they had just reskinned Dead Space 1 and it still had the old school gravity movements and shit, I'd be happy. I'd be way happy with that. Honestly, even if, you know, how you have to aim the gun and press B to gravity to different parts of the map, I would be fine with all the original mechanics with the animation levels reskin it's got here. The blood looks good. The lighting looks good. The shaders and the textures and everything graphically looks good. Minus Isaac's face. But I see why they did it like that. The Resident Evil remakes are solid. I really want to play the Resident Evil remakes. I have not played any Resident Evil games other than 5 co-op and Biohazard. I've not, like number 7, I have not played anything else, and I really want to do a playthrough of the Resident Evil series, series, and also the Silent Hill stuff as well. I will love the remakes. I'm pretty sure I will like Resident Evil. I feel I will, because I quite enjoyed Resident Evil 7. And I've seen a bit of stuff on even the Resident Evil 4 remake, the number 2 Resident Evil, like all of that just looks nice. So do the characters. But yeah. Anyway, hello Amber. Leviathan time. Oh whoa, we finished the Leviathan. Let's fast forward. Is there gonna be an end credit scene? I mean, I was thinking someone else, but yeah, Leon's too cool too, I guess. Come on. Come on. Is there an after credit scene? I can't remember. We'll let that roll for a second. And what we'll do after this is we will watch the secret ending, And then I'm also going to have a look at some key points that I recall of the game, and I want to see a comparison from my memory. 50,000 credits awarded, 10 power nodes awarded, text logs awarded, advanced soldier rig level 6 suit unlocked. Hell fucking yes, please. New Game Plus. Hell yeah. We'll look at this stuff, and if we still have time, we'll do New Game Plus a little bit. Okay. Because, I mean, I don't have time to stream anything else tonight. Okay, so, let's look at, let's look at this, shall we? Okay. I love how I type in secret and then the top search is secret tunnel. Okay. Let's see.
The Ishimura really was a great ship.
Yeah. We were lucky to see her in her prime.
What
Are we
the
going
fuck?
home, Isaac? There's so much work to do.
Soon, I promise. Gotta build a little something first.
For me? What is it?
It's a surprise, sweetie. But I think you're gonna like it.
What the fuck?
The Dead Space remake not only overhauled the graphical fidelity of the Dead Space universe, but it also came with a slew of story changes, including a new secret ending. Given what we will be discussing, I am now giving you a spoiler warning for both Dead Space and Dead Space 2. Thankfully, Motive have done all these changes very much in the spirit of the original, making any changes fascinating that fit within the lore. Of course, one of the biggest changes is the presence of a secret ending, unlockable only through New Game Plus, a great reward for the dedicated Dead Space player. While I love this addition and really enjoy it, what is more interesting to me is the discourse surrounding this secret ending, with various articles declaring that this secret ending is more compatible with Dead Space 2's story, and that it provides a better connection between the two stories. For example, the article from Polygon thinks it ties better because in the alternate ending, Isaac talks of building something, and in Dead Space 2 he is, in part, responsible for building a new marker on Titan Station. However, I don't think these statements that it's a better connective ending is quite right, and there is far more nuance here than the statements imply. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful for the inclusion of a secret ending. It adds a lot of replayability and a lot of fun, and something I really like about the secret ending is the fact that it doesn't just come out of nowhere, that you actually get some alternate dialogue in the last chapters of the game, a nice bit of signposting from Motive, which adds even more weight to this ending. But the idea that it fits better with Dead Space 2 skirts over Isaac as a character, and his uncanny resistance to the effects of the markers in the greater narrative. That is what makes him special, and one of the reasons he continues to be the main character in Dead Space 2 and 3. Not to mention that this opinion also wildly underestimates the lasting damaging effects the marker has on its victims, and as a result, the Isaac of the alternate ending simply wouldn't recover, in my opinion. I want to start by saying I'm not against this being the canon ending, I just don't think it aligns as well as you would think at first glance, and that some details would need to be changed in a Dead Space 2 remake, and Motive has already proven they can do this, tweak little details very tastefully. So I think the best place to start is to talk about the secret ending itself, and how the player achieves it. But before we go any further, if you enjoy Dead Space lore, ending in New Game Plus. What these marker fragments are anyone's guess, but perhaps they are literal fragments of a marker, of this marker, reshaped into a marker model, or perhaps they are just idols of worship, as we do see Kyne displaying one on his desk during the recording of him and Captain Matthias that we find in Medical. Regardless of what they are, Isaac has to make an active effort to collect these fragments and then go back and deliver them to a shrine found in Captain Matthias' quarters. While we might consider this just a gamey item collection as a requirement for this new ending, surely if we are to consider the alternate ending canon, then we have to consider Isaac's actions in getting this ending canon too. This means that in the canon, if the alternate ending is canon, Isaac went around collecting marker fragments and completed a unitology ritual. So my first point of contention with these types of arguments is that Isaac wouldn't do this in the first place. As we will discuss momentarily, Isaac is a person who very much hates unitology for strong personal reasons, and as such, I doubt he would go to the effort to complete one of their rituals. So Isaac is to collect all 12 of these fragments from all corners of the Ishimura to make them whole. When they have been reunited and made whole, Isaac seems to connect to the marker in a way which claims to see him, and that in time he will know. This ritual is clearly the factor that changes Isaac so much, to the degree that we get the alternate ending and his alternate dialogue in the last chapter. In this alternate ending, Isaac is clearly not okay, is manic, fully brainwashed, and a puppet to the marker's desires and plans. No longer someone who's just been manipulated by a fake Nicole, but is fully on board with the marker's plans. What I do really like about this ending is that it is signposted in the last chapter by a few bits of alternate dialogue that are different from a normal playthrough, and there are two instances that I can see. The first instance is with Nicole when we are guiding the marker through the storage areas. and she brings up the question of missing the Killian crew. In the original, Isaac would say this.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
Kelly and team? Yeah.
And your parents? Your mother was a unitologist. She believed.
She believed so much it killed her. Is this what she would have wanted?
She did. Could that make this easier?
Maybe it's a good thing I'll never know.
So while Isaac is being manipulated and fooled by the marker in regards to Nicole, his beliefs, the core of his identity as a person, as Isaac, remain the same. He mourns the crew of the Killian and the death of his mother, but says all that's happening around him is absolute madness. Again, reinforcing his ideals as someone who hates unitology and hates what's happening here on Aegis 7 and the Ishimura. Compare this to the alternate dialogue we get in a New Game Plus alternate ending playthrough after Isaac's completed the ritual on the USG Ishimura.
Do you miss them, Isaac?
Kelly and team? Yeah.
They think they're dead. What do you think?
The marker saw who they really were. It'll remember them.
So this shows a pretty wild departure on Isaac's mindset, and shows that the alternate ending isn't just dumped in our laps, it is signposted. Isaac has had a complete character change, spouting the type of ideals surrounding the necromorphs that we'd expect Mercer to have. That the Killian crew have achieved immortality through the marker. This just isn't Isaac, and it's clear that the manipulation of the marker has gone way further in this alternate ending, and thus we must assume a significant change has taken place in Isaac's psyche. He is a real pawn in the marker's plans now, being completely hollowed out by the markers. It is no longer Isaac. I think this is reinforced by the other piece of alternate dialogue that I picked up on, which is right at the onset of the hive mind fight. In the original, Isaac basically stands defiant, a man at the end of his tether, ready to throw down with nothing to lose. Again, this is the Isaac we know and love, defiant of the necromorphs and the marker, very reminiscent of his F you and F your marker declaration he makes at the end of Dead Space 2. And again, this is massively different from the dialogue he gives facing down the hive mind during the alternate ending path, where he says, This is a zealous man, a completely delusional person, fully dedicated to the marker's plan, reshaped neurologically, his personality completely changed, and bent to the marker's will. Prior to the ritual, on the same playthrough, players will still hear Isaac's hatred for unitology in Chapter 4.
What's that? A recording? Huh. Must be the marker they dug up.
So it is the same. That marker. That's the symbol of the Church of Unitology.
Didn't take you for a believer, Isaac.
My mother was. But if they found this on some alien planet, what does that mean?
That Unitology's onto something?
Unitology's full of shit. Forget it.
However, after the ritual in Matthias' chambers, Isaac is completely changed, saying things he wouldn't say as normal Isaac, and at the end it is clear he is completely fried, wiped, and repurposed to the marker's will. And despite being shown Nicole's death moments earlier, he has forgotten apparently, and is talking to her as if she is really there. This Isaac is completely gone, completely wiped by his contact with the marker during the fragment ritual. And so some people think this leads better into Dead Space 2 because Isaac speaks of building something. And indeed in Dead Space 2, the big reveal is that Isaac has had a significant role in building the gold marker of Titan Station, thanks to the marker blueprints and code that has been imprinted in his brain. However, Dead Space 2 as it stands now was a story written to fit with the character and conclusion of the original Dead Space, which did not have this alternate endings. And while I believe both endings could definitely fit, I believe the alternate ending is just a fun Easter egg and doesn't actually provide a better connection. I think the original ending does that fine. So let us move on to my justification for believing that the alternate ending is not the canon ending as it stands now. Firstly, a pretty weak bit of evidence, the achievement or trophy refers to this as the alternate ending. Alternate endings usually don't mean the canon ending, it is the alternate fun ending. And to expand upon this idea of this path not being the canon one for Isaac, we could look at the fragments themselves. Each of the fragments have a unique description, usually some clever metaphor relating to the area in which you find them. However, the first fragment you pick up is the most interesting to me, as the description relates specifically to the beginning of Isaac's journey, which makes sense as it is the first he should pick up after arriving on the Ishimura. It reads, "Found on flight deck. One new starting point alters fate." I find this fascinating as it speaks of altering fate, and to me it is suggesting that by making Isaac collect these fragments, we are altering his fate, and this first one is the first step in altering his fate. We are changing the way his story is meant to play out, but perhaps I am looking too deeply into this. Secondly, and more importantly, Isaac in the alternate ending is far, far too gone to ever recover to the stage he is at in Dead Space 2. In Dead Space 2, Isaac is severely damaged, but he is still. Those like Strauss and Isaac are drugged and kept catatonic for 3 years. And during this...
Okay, I don't need to watch any further than this. Okay. Look at this thing.
Welcome back, everybody, to another...
Yeah, it's all pretty neat, honestly. One thing I do want to look at real quick. I don't think Dead Space 1 has an alternate ending. Yeah, it's not. There's no alternate ending in the original Dead Space. There's no alternate ending in the original Dead Space. I can't find anything anywhere. It definitely isn't a remake edition. Okay, hang on.
Another episode of Direct Comparison. In today's episode, we're going to take an in-depth look at the remake.
I don't need it.
Apparent. Isaac's iconic CEC engineer suit, even in this early stage of the game, features much more detail than it did before. All the original bits and bobs are still there, like the spinal rig unit, used to indicate the player's health, and the semicircular stasis indicator. Only these elements are much more complex now, with bronze plating and other fasteners to decorate the edges. The light bar itself also looks as though it's within a semi-transparent tube now, as opposed to the very opaque light blue color that just felt disconnected from the original design.
Oh, fuck off.
Bag & Box, New Zealand's most affordable meal kit.
When viewing the model from the front, we can find even more drastic design changes, like a totally redesigned helmet visor, reflective material abandoning the original concept. I think I would have liked to see the more intricate and complex, matching the general style of the classic designs while adding to them in ways that enhance without completely abandoning the original concept. I think I would have liked to see the face mask glow a little bit more, as that was always a nice visual indicator of where your character was placed within the scene, especially in the darker areas, and it helped to add to the game's unique visual identity too. But even that element has been retained to at least some degree. Then of course, we have our chief antagonist throughout the game, the Necromorphs, that, as expected, have also seen quite an overhaul in their next generation debut. Like with Isaac, this standard enemy type looks to retain all of its core features, including its massive spike appendages protruding from both of its hands, the additional arms growing out of its torso, the stretched skin, and the missing lower jaw. But you'll notice that Necromorphs in the remake can regularly be found wearing bits and pieces of their old uniform, whereas before, especially early on, enemies rarely can be seen wearing any of their old clothing. The newer model is also missing the thin hair on top of its head, and if you look closely, you can now see the rig system has been infused with the skin along its back, something that isn't nearly as apparent in the original design. Along with Isaac and the creatures, a few of the other characters have received some major changes as well. The 2 armed escorts from the beginning, for example, have been completely reimagined, with this character featuring a much more robust armor set, while the other has been dropped in favor of a brand new character seen here tending to the ship towards the start.
Oh, that's a real obvious change, that one.
Nicole Brennan, Isaac's love interest throughout the game, has also been remodeled to match the likeness of her newer voice actress, Tanya Clark, similar to the change that was made with Dead Space 2. Officer Hammond, who was previously modeled after Peter Mensah, is now modeled after Anthony Allaby. Kendra is now modeled after Bridget Cowley Canales, and Dr. Mercer, previously portrayed by Naveed Nagaban, is now modeled after his new actor, Farhan Tahir. With this major change up to the casting, all the voice work has been re-recorded, with practically every dialogue exchange being altered in one way or another. Some conversations have been moved to new locations, others have been shortened, and some have been removed completely. And all the video conversations have been reimagined too, with new camera angles and a colorized image, which I feel doesn't work as effectively as the old green-tinted staticky feed from before.
Agreed.
Another big change here is that Isaac Clarke, that previously never spoke in the first game, now has his own lines of dialogue too, all voiced by the same actor that portrayed him in Dead Space 2 and 3. Though thankfully, these lines of dialogue feel appropriate and never seem to detract from the horror atmosphere of the original. Moving on, we have the environment. For those unfamiliar with the original Dead Space, a good chunk of the game takes place on board a massive starship called the USG Ishimura, a mining vessel that has become overrun by a mysterious infestation and fallen into disrepair. Throughout the game, players will need to travel deep into the bowels of this ship, restoring functionality to its various operating systems while fighting their way through horrific abominations. It's not necessarily a pretty place to be, even before the infestation, as most of the ship is made up of dimly lit industrial areas and claustrophobic hallways, though this does make for the perfect horror environment, taking obvious inspiration from the likes of classic horror films like Alien and The Thing. Thankfully, the entirety of the Ishimura has been retained in Motive's remake, with each and every hallway recreated with nearly identical layouts. But it's not really a one-to-one recreation either. The remake brings with it some very subtle changes that aim to enhance the overall experience. This bay area is significantly larger in the remake, with players needing to walk much further with their allies before reaching the main gate into the flight lounge. This not only gives a much more impressive first look at the ship that they'll be exploring, but provides time for the characters to deliver a bit more dialogue too, thereby adding to the narrative aspect of the game. But that's nothing compared to the changes made to the way chapters are handled. In the original Dead Space, each section of the ship was sectioned off in the game as its own chapter, with the central tram system serving as the beginning and end of each level. While the central tram is still very much in place, it's no longer the main method for traveling between areas of the ship. The entire ship is now fully connected into one seamless environment. To do this, Motive has added in some brand new branches that connect each of these areas, usually by means of some simple maintenance halls and elevators. They're nothing necessarily game-changing, as very little actually happens in these new areas. But it is interesting having to unlock access to these tram stations manually, in order to gradually unlock access to the ship and keep players more immersed in the world. Another big change-up is the rework to the various Zero-G sections. Much like Dead Space 2, the Dead Space remake now lets Isaac fly around the level using thrusters in his suit, without having to aim at a target and leap directly from point A to point B. This means the old Zero-G areas are slightly more involved than before, with additional elevated pathways that were never in the original game, and annoying encounters like the run along the outer deck and the battle with the Leviathan now feel much more polished as a result. As for the actual technical improvements, there's so many within each and every scene that it's kind of overwhelming to go through. Every single location in the game has been built from scratch, mirroring the original layout, but with hundreds of other small aesthetic changes to really revitalize the presentation. Take the Flight Lounge, for example. The couches, the shelves, the panels, they're all more or less in the same position, but they're all much more detailed now, with a higher poly count for things like chairs and more detailed debris and other physics-based objects. There were a few small details that were surprisingly better looking in the original game, like this debris sitting on the catwalks in the main hangar area. But small imperfections like this will likely go largely unnoticed due to the remarkably improved lighting and shadow design. One of the very first things anyone will notice when comparing these two versions is the massive revamp to the lighting design. Dead Space's most important asset is its light and shadow, and the remake does a fantastic job of maintaining the original's dark atmosphere, and in many instances outdoing it. Hallways that were previously brightly lit are now much darker thanks to more accurate shadow casting and proper light dissipation. Volumetrics also play a huge role in shaping the mood of each area. The water vapor down in the morgue area, for example, does a great job of masking parts of the room, giving it a much creepier atmosphere overall. The same is true for the nursery and hydroponics area. They usually have some layer of fog around light fixtures and near the floor surface. It adds a lot to the scenes, though in some instances, it can make it slightly harder to see enemies sneaking up on the player. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the Dead Space remake is utilizing any sort of ray trace reflection, which is a shame because the mirrors in the bathroom would have made for a great new jump scare that I half expected to see when this was announced. And the reflection technique that is being utilized isn't great either, as there's this pixelated look to the screen space reflections on certain surfaces. But aside from that first catwalk in the hangar bay, this issue doesn't seem to present itself too much to be that distracting. Shadow quality has also been improved, with far more shadow projections in every scene, but there's still several light probes that cast no shadows at all. And while the shadows are much softer and more realistic on average, there are a few projections with a bit of dithering that doesn't look that great under close scrutiny. Next, we have the effects. Just like everything else, the effects have been given some nice improvements. Sparks will now bounce off of the ground and light up the dark corridors. Steam and smoke fill the air and reflect light. And fire, especially from the player's flamethrower, will light up the dark hallways and reflect off of metallic surfaces, helping to make the weapon feel even more powerful than before. Motive even reimagined the gravity well section to be much clearer by means of blue electrical panels that will help prevent instant accidental deaths like before. But the gore effects are the real standout here, as enemy dismemberment is the key to taking down enemies in the game. In the original, taking down the Necromorphs was simply a matter of shooting out a leg and then an arm. Sometimes limbs would require more shots to sever, but it wasn't always clear if that limb had actually been damaged visually. Now, limbs are presented in layers, which will break off at the point of impact when shot at. This is a great new touch, as it enhances the brutal violence, while also providing players with more information to deal with the threats effectively. Other gore effects are even more pronounced than before, with more blood and enhanced sound design. But due to the limitations of what can actually be shown here, you'll just have to take my word on it. Next, I want to highlight just a few of the biggest changes that have been made to the core gameplay mechanics, starting with the new power routing system. Occasionally, able to
I don't need to watch any of this shit.
There's a few.
Okay. I forgot about that execution. Yeah, so Zach.
Isaac! Over here! I've been trying to reach you, my comm was out. The gun's singularity code, that's not to get out of here. Get that code to shuttle! Don't wait for me! Oh, fuck me!
Yeah, so that's how Hammond dies in the original. I knew it. I don't think we need to watch that. I've discovered all the suits. So all 14 suits. Level 1 suit, D suit, level 2 suit, level 3 suit, level 4 suit, level 5 suit, level 6 suit. Oh, there's a suit for getting for doing the impossible mode, I imagine. Yeah. Okay. Well, what else did we want to see? We wanted to see... What?
Isaac. Make us.
Trapper in here. Another malfunction?
No.
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know, Ziz, are you still here? Or are you gone? And one thing I want to look at. We're almost getting in the stream now, Shadows. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go.
Nothing.
Yeah, I got electrocuted and lost some health.
How much?
It's just that my health is fully upgraded, so it didn't
Oh,
lose
okay.
that much.
Oh, that's much easier.
Yeah, and you have to pull the marker. God, there's so much they changed, man. There's so much they changed. But I want to see... Walk, can't you?
Yeah, you can barely walk, first of all. But aside from that, is that... Have you seen the astronauts? Or, annoying. How about... I think it's correct. Gavin is going to come out of any somewhere. No.
No. In shot, you...
Turn to me. We are whole again, Isaac.
And look at the gun skins. The gun skins look
Oh,
so
you missed it.
fucking clean,
I
bro.
ran into one of the limbs.
What is going on?
You bitch! See how I morph away from the window?
Oh.
See that? My feet?
Yeah.
Even if you are insane. What? You don't believe me? Take a look at yourself.
Yeah, apparently his girlfriend died.
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
And he's insane.
And this time I'll be right to the end.
Isaac, it's me.
Yeah, so there was no person. They added that as well. And then when she gets smacked, I'm pretty sure he doesn't try help her.
Whoops. Look at this. Look at this. This is amazing.
Oh yeah, it's the Leviathan. You're a
It
bitch.
mops the floor with her.
Oh yeah. I know you like this.
Yeah. No extra dialogue, no him trying to help her or anything, bro. It's all just gone skis. God. I do want to look at another thing. Dead Space Remake Baby Encounter.
Imagine everything you love about your city, woven into one.
What have you
System. Systems are all fine.
I want to see that part. Space Race Remake Infant Encounter. No. Can I see the remake version of that? Bro, the fucking, it didn't even show the cunt, bro. Oh, that's whatever. Alright, I give up. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to look at. But we got a Subnautica teaser though. To fucking play Subnautica. Early access, what, like, isn't it been out for a wee bit? Whatever. Okay, that's the end of that, basically. You know, like, it's a bit of a, it's a wrap here, Shadows. I'll have a think about what I want to do with Dead Space. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, I didn't realize you're still here, Ziz. I asked if you're here and you didn't say anything. But that's a wrap. I was gonna show you something, Ziz, before we end the stream. Well, I thought you were gone. Oh man. No worries. Oh shit, playing hardcore. Alright, let me show you this real quick. Here's my history. Alright, let me show you this before we stop Ziz. Because you need to see this, because you missed out on this. Isn't that dope? That's what happens to the captain in the remake compared to the original, where you just see him turn. But like they had that Dead Space 2 vibe shit. They really need to remake Dead Space 2 and 3. On God, bro. On God, man. They need to do that shit. They need to remake that shit. Alrighty, shitters. I think the plan of action will be, I gotta end the stream. I gotta go get some dinner in me and get ready for bed because I got work tomorrow. I think what the plan is gonna be is we're gonna say that Dead Space is finished for now. We are going to go back to our normal playthrough stuff, and then I think at a certain point the dialogue starts changing for Isaac. So I don't know if I'll stream it. Maybe I won't stream it actually. Nah, I won't stream it. Nah, I won't stream it. Because then I might as well just stream the whole thing. I don't think I should bother streaming New Game Plus. I think I should just finish it off stream. That's what I think I'll do. Because there's more dialogue, but I mean, yeah. I think we'll just go back to our normal playthrough stuff. And this is the end of Dead Space. I'm going to decommission all of the Dead Space effects. And decommission the suit choice and everything else. We're gonna end it here. Okay. So thank you, Shadow, so much for watching. Don't forget to follow if you haven't already. Subscribe if you want to support me. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys either later today or tomorrow. I hope you all have a good day or night. I don't know what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. If you want to buy some merch, there's a link to some merch stores there. If you want to vote for the next main playthrough, there's a link there to vote. If you want to support me, there's a link there to donate, and feel free to join the Discord. I'm not too sure what I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll be in touch. See you all in the next one. Kakite.